So then that next year, you and the Orlando Magic mutually agree to part ways.
Yeah, they got rid of me, basically.
You did a contract buyout.
Yeah.
And now you're a free agent.
Uh-huh.
A lot of teams were actually interested.
Yeah,
at the time.
They were.
But you ended up going with the Clippers.
Yeah. Worst mistake I ever made.
Well, because Doc Rivers was there and he had coached you with the Celtics. So you felt more, I guess, most comfortable over there?
I felt comfortable like he knew who I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but he did. He knew a part of me, right? Orlando made me a different person, right? Because I got money now. In the NBA, when you make money and you get paid your money, like you're considered something, you know? And so I was different. So when I was there, you know, I done made some money. I done got to be able to lead a team in a small way, you know what I mean? Help, go through some ups and downs with Orlando Magic, but come back to a veteran team and help. But I came back as like, you know, the new Glen Davis. He seen me as an old Glen Davis, and it just didn't work with the Clippers. He didn't fuck with me.
Well, you guys actually got into it when you played the Rockets.
You know what?
In the locker room, right?
No, this is the craziest thing. And this is why, this is the type of shit Doc be doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so first of all, me and Doc have a better relationship than any other of these people on this basketball court, on this team, right? You know, I came with him from the, you know, so we should be able to talk with each other. I'm in the game against Houston and I'm not playing a lot. You know, he's not playing me a lot. He's taking me out the game real fast. And I'm like, Doc, what you brought me here for? And I was sitting there, I said it to him going down to the bench. This motherfucker kicked me out the game.
Right. Security actually showed up and escorted you.
And escorted me out the game.
Yeah.
And so, like, that shit right there kills my career.
Mm.
When you think about it, Doc, you drafted me. I won a championship with you. Why would you, just because I said, are you, you know, what did you bring me here for, Doc? Let me hoop. You kick me out the game? And that's the type of shit he did. That's why I can't really fuck with him like that in a way. Like, I fuck with him, but that type of shit right there is not, it doesn't help empower, especially, you know, a kid that has never left you at the altar. Every time you called his number in the Celtics, he was there for you. So there's no need for you to kick me out the game because I'm having a man, like a talk with you. Anybody on this floor right now can have that talk with you. Because I was there with you. I've earned my stripes to be able to have a conversation with you and not you kick me out the game. And that shit killed my career. Because guess what? Other teams that need role players and veterans, what you think they thinking?
I mean, you never really hear that to the point where an actual player on a team gets escorted out of the arena with security.
That's crazy.
And that actually happened on camera, right?
It was the most embarrassing thing in part of my careers.
Yeah.
It was one of those things when you're trying to build, you're back on and you're trying to build and those things happen. It's like, oh, fuck. Oh, nope. Oh. And why, Doc, you know me. Why would you do that? Like, why would you kick me off the bench? It's one thing not letting me play no more. Sit your ass at the end of the bench. But get off the bench? I just don't. That's why, you know, me and him, that shit right there, because, you know, players like me need those little moments. I'm not a starter, but my character, little things, those are things that stand out. Those are why guys like Garrett Temple, my best friend, is playing for many years because of his character, what people expect from him off the court, on the court. And that little thing right there, after all I've, you know, that kind of pushed me on out. Like, oh, you know.
Right, but you're still on the team, even after you get kicked out. You know, you come back to practice afterwards. Did you guys ever have a conversation about that?
It was always Doc way. It was always Doc way. You know, it was his way, and, you know, his way was for the betterment of the team, right? Because he's the president, he's the coach, he's damn near everything at this moment. Mm-hmm. So every decision he made was like for the team. So I had to, like, you know, all right, Doc, for the team. You know what I mean? And not like tell him like, hey Doc, listen, man, this is what it is. This is how I am. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't fuck with me like that in a way. You know what I mean?
Well, when did the Donald Sterling thing happen?
Yeah, I was on the team during that time.
During that time, right?
Yeah.
Did you have any interaction with Sterling at that point?
A little bit. I had a little interaction with him.
Was there any sort of...
I never felt anything, but, well, his energy. You know, when motherfucker walking around and, you know, you kind of feel the energy. I'm an energy guy. Like, you could just tell he had it in him. You know what I mean? But I was there from that situation. I was there. I was in the midst of it during the playoffs. You know, I turned my shirt inside out, stand up. I did all that. You know what I mean? So...
When you heard the recorded phone call, what'd you think?
I was just like, hey, this motherfucker, this what this country built off of. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's still around. Like, you know, at the time I didn't trip about it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, he lost the team over that.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
I didn't trip about it. Like, I just knew he was a scumbag, you know, that type of shit he do. You know, but he mad because another motherfucker hitting this girl, you know, and just these big black African basketball players busting my wife up, the little girl he was mad at, and that's what happens, you know, motherfuckers get mad.